Hey everybody, this video is about bad news for home buyers in Cedar Park, Texas. And if this is your first time to my channel, let me say welcome. And if you want to know everything there is to know about living in Cedar Park, Texas, working here, playing here, you've come to the right place. Living in Cedar Park, Texas, here on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I get phone calls and text messages and emails almost every day from home buyers that are looking to buy a home or people that are relocating here to Cedar Park, Leander, Round Rock, Georgetown, North Austin, all of these areas. So if that's your interest, you've come to the right place. But today, I'm going to share with you some bad news for home buyers here in Central Texas. So I'm here in the Blockhouse Creek subdivision, actually in Leander, Texas. I'm on my way to a listing appointment to list a house that I'm sure I'm going to get multiple offers on this property and sell it within 1, 2, or 3 days going on the market. So that leads me to my topic of bad news for home buyers here in Cedar Park, Texas, here in Leander, Texas. And that bad news is actually summed up in 2 words: fierce competition. So this fierce competition is actually driven by 2 things. One is low inventory. We just have so few homes on the market for all the buyer demand that's out there. Because of the pandemic here in 2020, our inventory, that is the number of homes for sale, is actually down about 29% compared to this same time last year. So consequently, when a new home goes on the market, it gets a tremendous number of showings, day 1, day 2, and usually I'm going to have an executed contract within 48 to 72 hours of a new listing going on the market. The second factor is the increase in population. We just have so many people that are moving to Texas, and specifically here, Central Texas, the Austin, Texas area. They're moving from California. That's the #1 state that sends buyers this way. The #2 state is Florida, and that's where I moved from a number of years ago. And people love the economy here in Texas. They love the job opportunities. They love the weather. And let me say, the weather's a little bit cooler today. Right now it's cold. Well, it's cold. It's 50 degrees and chilly. It was down in the low 30s this morning. That's a little too chilly for me. And I realize that for many people, this is probably warm for where you are right now. So this fierce competition that we're experiencing here in 2020, I mean, it's bad news for buyers. It's expected to continue into 2021. As a matter of fact, the median sale price of a home in the Austin area is going up 13.2% compared to the same time last year. And so our median price right now is about $365,000. Now that varies as to whether you're talking about Cedar Park or Leander or Round Rock or Pflugerville or Georgetown or Austin proper. But you know, our home prices have gone up double digits here in 2020 compared to the same time in 2019. Now Zillow comes out with its reports from time to time. It's predicting the same type of environment going into 2021. And Zillow is predicting a home price appreciation of 8.8% here for the Austin area. And all of this is despite the pandemic, despite the joblessness that occurred as a result of the shutdown earlier in March of this year, and despite of the economic downturn that we've seen this year. All of these are negative factors economically, but in the real estate market, our market has been on fire. Prices going up, tremendous amount of buyer demand, and then low inventory. So 2021 is drawing close. I mean, today is December the 3rd. This is going to get published tomorrow on YouTube and in my email newsletter. And by the way, if you are not on my email list, I mean, drop me your email and I'll make sure that you get that newsletter by email that goes out every week, every Friday. But we're expecting 2 things to continue into 2021. Of course, one is the low inventory which also equates to the fierce competition that I'm talking about in this video. And then the second issue, or the second problem, is affordability. I mean, it's just becoming more and more difficult for people to afford a home here in Central Texas. So consequently, some people are moving elsewhere, and many people are just being priced out of their home. So right about now, you're seeing some other videos pop up, and I want to say, if you want to know everything that there is to know about living here, working here, and playing here, please, before you leave, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so that you'll be notified every week whenever a new video is posted. As I said, I get emails, text messages. You know, you could contact me in all of those ways. Heck, I don't care. Send me a carrier pigeon. I'm always happy to help you. Dan Forbes, Forbes Realty, here in Cedar Park, Texas. Thanks so much.